an inclusive South Africa that we can all live in? What informed this?
I think it really comes from where I come from in my background. So as a woman who grew up in Gavaza village but was afforded the opportunity to go and attend schools in town, I got to see the difference between the quality of the education that I was getting versus my peers back at home. And so for me, I noticed that there's a great and unfair divide. And so seeing that, because I think education is where people really get the opportunity to break away from that poverty cycle. And so that's where that stems from, to want to bring along everybody else, because it creates this great divide in our country when they're not afforded the same opportunities or the resources that they need to become successful in their futures and their careers.
Yeah. And with that knowledge, right, and with everything that you have achieved and you're still yet to achieve, you're now an ambassador for Brand South Africa. How important is it that you actually go back to where you come from and you lift as you rise, if you will?
Yes, I think it's so important to ensure that we implement initiatives, that they get skills development programs. I think one important thing that helped me as a woman was knowing that after school I also get to engage in after school activities that really broaden my opportunities for myself and build my confidence, because it's not just about the content that you learn in a textbook, it's really about shaping and creating a conducive environment for the holistic development of the learners. And so I think it's going to make such a huge impact for us to go back and make sure that we bring them along for our society.
Sure.
Yeah.
You spoke about your big family. I'd like to find out about your mom, your dad, your siblings. I mean, the relationship that you have.
My family is very, very supportive. Shane, they walked this journey with me from the beginning. Even before I ever dreamed of being Miss South Africa, they already wanted it for me. And both my parents are pastors, actually. And so they really instilled those values of just building a relationship with God, which has really helped me in my faith journey. And I think if you're going to go for such a big dream, you really have to have a core or something that you stand firm on. And for me, that is God. That is where I draw my strength from, and I learned that from my parents.
Sure.
Yeah.
And moving forward, I mean, what is it that you are expecting, or the kind of impact that you would like to make? I hear you're very passionate about education, about equality as well.
Yeah. So for me, it's really about eliminating the information barriers that exist, because that is something that I've also seen, that these learners don't even know what opportunities are there for them. And so really eliminating the information barriers and increasing computer literacy. I mean, we are moving forward as a nation in terms of the fourth industrial revolution. Everything is now getting digitalized, and so we need to ensure that they also are computer literate, and ensuring that they get the necessary resources. It's very important to ensure that these learners have every single tool and they are equipped to fully step in and exploit every opportunity that we do at the end of the day give to them.
Sure.
Yeah.
They say with every level there's a new devil.
Yeah.
And as you work or walk this journey, it is important to have the right kind of people around you, because not everyone that is with you is for you. How do you protect your peace of mind?
So I think firstly the Miss South Africa organization is so strong in supporting women, and I think they fully understand what it means to really push women empowerment, and it's more than just giving someone opportunities but also giving them that emotional support. So I'm grateful for the team that I have, but for myself, as I've mentioned, I really stand firm in God and in my faith, and so every single morning, that's how I start off my mornings, through prayer and reading the Bible, and also just journaling, just seeing how I'm feeling, checking in with myself, because like you're saying, you really have to check in with yourself, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. And so I always ensure that I fill my cup first before I can step out and then pour into other people.